Hey guys, welcome back to Super Donkey Kong 64. I'm pretty much taking off exactly where I left in the last video. I think my health is even the same. I think I just used a save state. In the previous video we did Frantic Factory. I did all 7 stars in there. As you can see, there's no 100 coin star, only level in the game like that. In this video we're going to do Gloomy Galleon, which if you've played DK64 you might think is the worst level in the game, and that is a completely valid opinion. Because if it's not that, then it's definitely Crystal Caves. It's one of those two, they're both dreadful. But as far as this hack goes, this one is, I would say, definitely, easily the worst. Mostly because of these things. I hate it when these things are in levels. And that extends to the real Mario 64 as well. I didn't like that aspect of Wet Dry World. So I've come into this room just to show that there's really not much I can do. As you can see, there's a switch underwater. One of the power-ups that I showed in part 1 was the ability to turn metal for a few seconds. I could maybe use that. If I swam down then turned metal, I could hit the switch. And what it would do is it would make boxes appear here, which would let me grab this star. But that's not going to be an issue, because I'm going to be able to change the water level and come back here. So I will actually be able to get that star without any upgrades. So we'll leave that for the moment, and we'll head over here. Before we go into the lighthouse or the large open area, I'll come in here and I'll get as many coins as I can, because obviously I'll be going for 100. This level does have a 100 coin star. As I said, Frantic Factory is the only one that doesn't, so from now on we'll be doing quite a bit of coin collecting, but none of it's really that hard. It's all pretty much in our path. In the real DK64 there's a couple of chests in here that you have to punch as Chunky Kong, and one of them has a golden banana in it. That's the level of challenge that game gives. But yeah, I'm not gonna like complain about DK too much in this. I did a lot of that in my my actual playthrough of that game. So can I land on him? Nope, just missed him. Whatever, no problem. We're already a quarter of the way there in terms of coins. But yeah, if you've played DK64, you know that this level is really big. Is it the biggest? I don't think it's the biggest in the game, but it sometimes feels like it is, because there's just like basically a whole lot of nothing in like one section of it. Why can't I do a triple jump? I swear sometimes the timing on this is kind of tricky, so I'm not going to go into crankies obviously. In fact, I'm not entirely sure why I came over here, because yeah, there's no need for it. I want to go over to this bit because I know that there's coins up here that I can grab. As for the number of coins in this level in total, I don't actually remember, but like I said in a previous video, I have included that information in the description of each upload in this, just in case anyone wants to see if they can beat my scores. Can I make it? No, I've got this thing going on. I have to mash B and hope that you'll grab it. There we go. So there's actually no ceiling here, which is great, because we don't run into the problem that we had in AZTEC, where he'll like bounce his head off the ceiling, and therefore won't be able to cover enough distance to make that jump. Not sure why there's a vine there, by the way. We could easily just long jump across, or just regular jump actually. I guess just for insurance, if you're like scared. But I feel like the vine would be harder. Anyway, this one's kind of funny. Half of the coins are through the wall, but you can actually get them all with a backflip if you just position it right. Which I'm struggling to do right now. There we go. Okay, don't fall down, Mario. I think this is the only reason I wanted to come up here. If you were going to crankies, I guess you would normally come up this way, but obviously I showed that you can just wall kick up there. So, did I check what was in here? I know that there is usually a skeeter in there. I guess I did already get him. My memory's going. So this area is cleared out. There's not actually any stars in here. They're all in either that first section over there, or over at the lighthouse, or over at the open area. So we're going to take on the lighthouse first, because I want to show off that there's basically nothing that I can do in here. He's added a couple of boats. Actually, there's 3 of them now. I think in the real one there's 2. Obviously you can see this is a lot less laggy than the real DK64. I'm going to wait for this boat to come across. Actually, yeah, no, I am. I'll just wait. There's no rush. Because you can see a star on top of the lighthouse there. That is one that I am not going to be able to get for the moment. As far as I can tell, this is not possible without an upgrade, which is kind of a shame. And actually, there's another star in this level, which, from what I can tell, also requires an upgrade. And that one's in particular is a shame, because it almost seems like we could get it without one. But I'll elaborate on that a little bit more, probably towards the end of this video when I come back to this section. But for now, I just want to wait for this boat to go around. I know it's taking its time, but it's not a big deal really. We're almost there. Although I probably should speed it up, or I could just do this and amuse myself this way. Go inside the pole, see if I can fall through it. Well, I can go through it. Anyway, this platform over here that we're inching our way towards, now that I think about it, I should have probably got on the boat from the lighthouse platform, but who cares. So as you can see, there's a spin jump platform here. Don't have it unlocked, so it's not going to do anything, but from what I can tell, this is the only way to get high enough to reach that star, which is a shame. So, you know, once I've completed this challenge, I'll probably come back and grab that one with that ability unlocked. So for the meantime, I'm just going to continue exploring the level, collecting coins and one-ups, I guess. So that's one of the stars that we definitely can't get, and another one that, as far as I can tell, we can't get, but I could be wrong about this one, is, where is it? This bit over here. You need to use the metal cap thing to open that. Now, this one is really kind of annoying, the fact that you can't get it, and I'll explain why that is in a little bit. Obviously I don't have the metal cap power up, I can't get it the normal way, but I did have an idea for how to get it normally, how to get it with glitches, but it didn't work unfortunately, so I'll explain more about that later on. I could get all of these coins later, but I'm just going to grab them now, just since I'm here. Plus it'll add to my 100 coin score if this guy ever opens his mouth. Just the usual 8 red coins. Some of these are a little bit easy to miss, because this is quite an expansive area. That's where the star appears, and I missed that for a long time when I was doing this game for the first time a week or two ago. So yeah, just swimming around, grabbing all of these. You've got to check pretty much all the clams just in case. Although, I should be able to, yeah, if I've got 5 I think I know where the rest of them are. I don't actually have to check any more clams. One of them's up here, and the other one should be inside that same thing, right? Like down here, in like a kinda glitchy area, so I'm not going to grab that right now. Actually, maybe I should actually. Let me just think for a minute. No, I'm not going to grab it right now, and you'll see why that is later on. Basically, it amounts to me being a jackass again, but we'll have fun with it, so it's okay. There's a lot of skeeters in here. If you're going for all coins, those are a nuisance, because when you kill them, their coins will pretty much just scatter in a random pattern in the water, so you have to be pretty quick to get them. I haven't shown this area off yet, so I'll have a look in here. This is like kind of a useless area even in the main game, the main DK64 game. All that really is in here is some yellow bananas for DK, and this game isn't really too much different, just coins and 3 skeeters, and one of them was kind of glitched out of bounds there, but he will come back in eventually. There he goes, so it is possible to get all coins. Okay, you kind of see what I mean there with them going in random patterns. I guess I can finish up the coin collecting right here though, for the 100 coin star that is. Or, okay, no, I'll leave it. I'll get the last coin in the next area, just so I've got a real excuse to go there. Oh, yeah, and sometimes little glitches like that happen. I just went straight to the bottom of the level. I guess I clipped out of bounds for a frame or two, because that can happen. But that shouldn't be news to anyone. This is a hack after all. It's not the main game. Although I think it can happen in GRB as well, in the main game, but it's not all over the place. Most of the walls are pretty well made. Although to Kazi's credit, that's also true for this game. So here's the other area. This is the really expansive one. Lots of stuff going on. Well, not really. I mean, there's a lot of space. That's probably as much as I could say about it. So I know that one of the stars is back here. We're going to grab this one first on the sea cucumber, or the cactus, or whatever the hell it is. It looks like a cactus, but I think because it's in the sea it must be a sea cucumber. But I don't actually care, so please don't tell me. I'd rather never know. Okay, so... Gosh, why is this so difficult to get on top of? How annoying. Okay. So, yeah, more of this stuff. All we're really doing for this section is going up as high as we can, because there is a star at the very top of this, and this actually does go pretty high up. Probably could skip some of these, like I could go straight to that one for instance. Hopefully I can skip more of them. Where's the next one? No, can't skip that one. Okay, and there it is. So it's a bit like that thing in Factory, only it's actually easier to grab the star this time, which is great. There's no music there, that's really weird. Okay, so let's head underwater. Another thing I should point out is that he's increased the swimming speed. Not sure by how much exactly, but it is noticeably faster. I don't think there's anything in here except for coins, which I'm probably going to avoid. And skiers, I guess. Can I glitch through this? Oh, okay. I guess I'm not going to avoid the coins. Oh, maybe I'm going to shoot to the surface. I know that if you collect stars underwater, that sometimes happens. So let's see. Yep. I mean, I guess that could be used as a time saver. But the fact of the matter is, there just isn't an awful lot left to do in here. So I guess I'm going to find the switch that lowers the water, which is down here. And I'm going to have to be quick here. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the stars first, and then I'll show off my theory, I guess, for the other stars that I don't think you can get. But if I can make it up to here... Just missed it. That's okay, because there's a star down here that I can get. But I should have done this in a different order, but I don't think it actually matters. There's a secret star that I can get underwater here by breaking all of these things, so I'll go for that one first. It's nice and easy. I mean, I feel like maybe I could touch the secrets without actually breaking these things, but I've not been able to do it yet. I don't know. Whatever, who cares? Maybe he's made them just big enough that that's not possible. So it is actually possible to get around underwater like this, even though there's big slopes and everything. You can pretty much run up a lot of them. Nothing's really too difficult. Yeah, now that I think about it, I don't really know why I dislike this level in this hack. It's not been too bad. I remember it being a lot worse the first time I played through this. I think I just got lost more easily when looking for the red coin star, and that was probably it. And this can't shoot me to the top of the water because I've managed to drain it all. But I think what I need to do now... Let me see, how many stars have I got? 3. No, I know that I can get 5. I know one of them's near the entrance. So where's the other one? Red coin star, right? I never picked it up. So, yeah, I guess that's it. So let me just come up here. Whoops. Eventually this is going to work. Just gotta kick my way up. And this ship here is really glitchy. I'm going to wait for the water to rise a little bit. I guess I can grab these coins even though they're kind of inside this thing, right? Is that all of them, or am I missing one? Is there one still in there? Doesn't make a difference really, I'm curious, I guess. Nope, I want to get really close to it and then go into first person mode. Can we see a coin? No, I think I managed to get them all. But yeah, this ship is really glitchy, especially when you're like swimming. So eventually the water's going to catch up. You'll see that I can pretty much just swim through a lot of it. Like, well, I mean, that's one thing, for instance, right there. I didn't even know what happened there, but like if I go through this thing here... Okay, maybe that's not right. Oh, I mean, I feel like I was out of bounds there, but the thing I was trying to show off, actually... Maybe you can only do it when the water's really high. You can swim through this top bit, and you just, like, pop into that little section I was in just there. But you know, if you play this, oh there you go. If you play this, you'll notice this. It's kind of glitchy to swim in, but that's okay. Like I said before, it is just a hack. Well, not just a hack. That makes it sound worse than it is. But yeah. Anyway, let's jump in the cannon. And at this point, I could shoot myself back to the level entrance and get that other star. But first, I want to show off what's in here. So let's shoot ourselves up here. I can't believe I made that, to be honest. I was fully expecting a failure there. So this is the treasure room. There really isn't anything you can do in here, but I do want to show it off anyway. See what's up here. I guess it's just for helping you get coins. I'm not going to grab them. Let me think. If you can, I wonder if you can actually do much in here without any power-ups. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you're able to like reach the top of these doubloons without like the ponytail twirl or whatever. I feel like maybe I could do that with a triple jump wall kick. Nah, that's definitely too high. I think this one is about the same height, so I'm just going to leave this area and head back to that first area. I'm going to have to go in the cannon again. Can I make it? Thank God I can... Oh, wait, never mind, you can't go through them. Can I do something like that? Yeah, brilliant. Okay. So, back in the cannon, let's see. Does this have like... No, I was wondering if it had 360-degree rotation, but it doesn't. It can just shoot to basically the only two useful places. This should be a good angle. Okay, I mean, it kinda was. I guess it has to be a little bit lower. So yeah, you can see that those skaters underwater don't appear, or they don't like load until you're kind of close to them, so they start off really low. I guess that's not really new, I think it was like that in the original game as well. Okay, so we'll aim a little bit lower, say there. Hopefully this works. Okay, cool. So now we're back in here. I can do this quote-unquote difficult puzzle down here. I need to make sure I don't hit that though. Actually, now that I think about it, I think he wanted you to do this without the metal cap, or at least that was like the main idea, because this switch puts these boxes here as well. So you do need to be a little bit quick here. And I've definitely failed this, so I am just going to wait, speed it up, and start it again. Like I said, you do need to be fairly quick. Okay, well I got that pretty well, so if I can just make it up these ones, I should be in business. Which isn't going to happen. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. Wow, that was clutch. Got it. So the last star that I can pick up is the red coin star, which I already activated. And I've purposefully left that till the end, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to raise the water level back to its maximum height. I'm going to go back to the most open area, which is in here. And, you know, as it's raising, I'm just going to swim down to the lowest switch, the point where it'll drain all the water out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit that switch and the water's going to drain, and I'm going to swim up as fast as I can and try and get on top of this ship before the water's too low. This means that I can access the start of the level with the water at its lowest point, which was not intended. The author of the hack told me this, and he actually fixed it in later versions so that the water drains like a little quicker or whatever. But you can just barely make it. I am going to make a save state for this. It's not difficult, but I just don't want to have to do it. I don't want to have to swim all the way back down if I do screw it up, so... Right, did that? I don't think I even hit the switch there. Okay, I definitely hit it that time, so I can just swim up. Thankfully the quicker swimming in this game makes it possible. So you can just get up here. Okay. Damn, I thought I was going to have to jump, but I didn't even have to. So back in the cannon. The water is going to drain all the way down, so like this area is completely devoid of water now, as you can see. The other switch is over there, so it's lower than that. Shoot myself up here. I'm going to save state just in case. Okay. Oh, damn, I'm glad I did. Damn, it actually is kind of precise. I didn't realise it was quite that... The window was quite that small, so like... You know, obviously that first area that I was just in over there is exactly the same as it was. No need to check it. But this area... You're never supposed to get back up here with the water this low, so look what's happened. All the ships are gone. Normally they'd be kind of swimming around a little bit lower on, but I guess you can't see them right now. Let me drop down a bit. They should start appearing in a sec. Pretty low down the level, I believe. Down here. Can we see any? Yes, we can. Don't want to slip down just yet. So you can see they're like ghost ships. They pretty much just go through the level, and I've tried to clip out of bounds using that before, and it just didn't work. I mean, I'm sure maybe it's possible if you stand at exactly the right spot, but before I go down there, the other star that unfortunately isn't possible is this one. There is a star below me, and you're supposed to use that metal cap power up to stand on this switch while the water is here, and it gets rid of this grating. Unfortunately, if you do this glitch, the switch just doesn't work at all. And there's just no way to, as far as I'm aware, to glitch below this thing right now, which is kind of a shame. So that's one that we're going to have to just leave for the moment. So let's have another look. There's the red coin star over there. I'm going to try and drop down to it. That's why I left it till now, just so we had like a cool trick at the end of the run. So I'm sure this should be, yeah, it should be doable. Let's have another look at ghost ships though before I do that. Yeah. So the music in this level is obviously, it's just Gloomy Galleon from DK64. Of all the remixes that were used, I think this one's the closest to the one from the actual game. This bit right now sounds exactly like it, more or less, but other parts of the song are different. So yeah, we'll leave it there, and I am going to make a save state here because I am terrified that I'm going to screw this up. Because if you fall down there, I haven't been able to get in there without starting from up here. I think it is possible if you do some kind of slide move on some of the sloped surfaces over there, but it's not worth the risk. Let's just save state and jump down. Oh, well, okay. I totally misjudged how far away it was. That's more like it. I probably didn't even need to save state, to be honest. Can I do anything in here? No. Nope. Okay, let's just grab the star. And that should be it for Gloomy Galleon. I should have 5 stars after this, so let's have a look. Yep, that's all I can get in here, so I'll head back to the main world. I guess I'm going to jump in the water just to heal myself real quick. Just cause, I guess, I don't know. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video for Fungi Forest.